Okay, so this is Debrief number 57. Today's Saturday night. Today we did table game again, but before I go into that, I'm going to go over the main focuses. Paradigm shifts. Just close. There's no game. You just close. Fuck the attraction, all that bullshit. Aussie, the whole Aussie mindset. Fuck fear because everything's fear. If you don't lead the girl, like let's say, like you said, that set that you had. If the girl's trying to dance with you and you don't grab her, it's because you're scared. It's fear.
That's fear.
If you don't grab her hand and say, "Hey, let's go outside really quick," it's fear. If you don't go for the make, everything's fear, dude. No matter what. Fuck ego. Who cares about ego? It's fear. You're either scared to
Solid.
do it or you're not.
That's right.
The guys who get the girls, it's because they go that fear. And also, the other thing is the other paradigm is Brian Tracy, no excuses. No matter what situation you're in, there's no excuses no matter what, dude.
No.
That's it. And like, dude, that's my whole mindset. Like when I'm trying to eat healthy, work out, game, whatever it is, no excuses.
That's right.
I go to work. I don't want to go to work. No excuses. Yeah, go. You gotta go to work.
Yeah.
It's like you have to go. It's like you can't complain. It's like Tyler said. You're just thriving. You're not coping. That's it. There's no excuses.
That's right.
And also, our main focus is right now killer instinct, leading, and we were talking about that
Leading.
since the first debrief because I knew that we already had the attraction, all that bullshit. We could keep our conversation, we could do all that, but like, dude, that's for newbie. That's newbie shit now. Our focus is leading, isolating the girl, and logistics. And dude, tonight also, hey, would to reinforce, logistics do matter. And is there a way to do it without, even if the logistics are fucked up? Fuck yeah, there's always a way to take it further, which we're getting the references. And boldness, that's a big one right there, boldness and dominance, dude. Girls here, they just want to be dominated. Now, I don't know about white girls because we haven't gamed white girls yet. We haven't been to Austin, we haven't been up north. So but when we do go, we'll experience that for ourselves. Because maybe we could go over there and do verbals and get
Yeah,
away
you don't
with
even
it.
have to be half as dominant as you do down
Yeah,
here.
dude, I'm thinking.
White girls. I've
Yeah.
been with so many white girls that it's ridiculous that they're so friendly and they're so easy that you don't need to even if you just show a little bit of dominance, they just like I mean they just fall for it. I mean you could really, you have to be real careful because you can almost push pull them and have them do crazy stuff right there in public. So, but with Latin girls, you gotta really be strong, yeah, because they test a lot harder.
When me and you, because we have a pact now, we're gonna game in Austin.
Yeah.
We're gonna go to Houston, and we have plans to go to San Antonio. Now, when we game there, do you think with that whole verbals, we could get away with it more? Probably, right? With white girls,
Yeah, you could, but it's not even.
it's versus get
It's
physical.
not. Yeah, you just create bad habits.
Bad habits.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm really curious to see how it's gonna be when we go over there, dude. Like,
Yeah.
I really want to see. I need to see for myself too what the deal is.
Yeah.
Like I need to find out, man. I need to know the answers, dude. We're gonna go, dude, for real.
Oh no, it's gonna be
And
fun, man.
for sure, look, we could try to go this October. I would say, for the reference, me and you start off San Antonio. Let's start off there, dude, and then we see how we get experience moving out of town, and then from there we work ourselves to Austin, and then after Austin we start gaming in Houston. I want to be doing this within the next month or this month.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna take my teacher's test this month.
Okay.
After that test, dude, fuck, dude, I'm free
Hey, let's do it.
to just do it. And I have family in San Antonio.
Okay.
Austin, we probably have to get a hotel if you're cool with that.
Yeah. That's
And
me.
also, Houston, I have a friend that lives there. He has a place. I'll
Right.
tell him, oh, hey, I have a cool friend.
Yeah.
If
And plus,
anything-
we get there so late, we probably crash for like a couple hours and be like
Yeah.
in the morning already out.
Now, would you be down to go next week?
Yeah, we
Would it
could.
be a possibility? I have Thursday and Friday off.
Okay.
I'm thinking we could get a hotel. My friend's down too.
Okay.
We could go on Thursday
Okay.
to Austin,
Okay.
sleep there. But the thing is, on Friday, I would have to come back home because I have work on Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So what do you think about that
I can know for sure Wednesday.
by Wednesday?
Yeah.
Okay, dude. We'll talk about it this week. And
Okay.
if we do go, like I said, we would game in Austin on Thursday. I'm pretty sure Thursday there's got to be something going
Yeah.
on.
I'm sure. Yeah. Something's going on here.
We game on Thursday. We spend the night at the hotel,
Mhm.
and then on Friday we game again. But after we game on Friday,
Mhm.
it's back to Laredo because I have to work at 8 a.m. on Saturday.
Okay.
So that's just something that
Yeah, an idea we can do
yeah
for Thursday.
for Thursday, dude. Austin, dude. We could be in 6th Street by next week, dude.
True.
And like I said, if we pull on Thursday, we have a location on for Friday.
Mm-hmm.
But if we pull on Friday, well, fuck, it's gonna be a little bit different because I have to go back. But who knows? We could do our business and go back. Who knows?
Yeah.
So that's just I'm just letting you know, dude, in advance of what the deal is.
Okay.
And also, okay, the other things we're focused on is straight physical game.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're in a loud club, you're gonna have to get physical.
Mm-hmm.
And also baby stepping, the interaction, and position of authority. That's a big one.
Yeah, very important.
If you're not in position of authority, you're not gonna pull her.
Yeah.
But how do you do that? By baby stepping. But how do you baby step? Physical game. For example, that set that you had that you could have had the girl.
Yeah.
Well, there is no. I mean, you could have gotten more physical game.
Yeah, I could have when I went to go get the shots. That's why I'm kicking myself right now. When I went to go get the shots, I could have said, hey, because I told her first. I said, hey, you guys want shots? And she's like, yeah. I said, what kind do you want? She's like, oh, whatever. And I was like, okay, I'll be right back. But I should have just let her say, well, come with me and we'll bring them back for. I don't know why I didn't do that. That was so dumb. But anyways.
And yeah, those are the main focuses. And really quick, some of the major activities we've had in the game so far. Self-amusement, that's a big one. And the reason I say that is because if you're not self-amused, you're not going to do anything. Because that's the whole 4 pillars. Purposeful, controlled, flowing, self-amused. Masculine polarity, not giving the girl everything. Dude, masculine polarity is very important. That's a big epiphany I had, dude. You can't give her everything, dude.
Yeah.
And also being congruent energy. Don't fake it.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, you have to loosen up. There's no excuses.
Mm-hmm.
And also, what's the other thing? Narcissistic self-love. And self-love, what is it? It's kind of the same thing as the 4 pillars. It's like you're that vibe, and the girl. It's dude that's like Julian in his new video mentioned that it's fun. You got to be fun.
Mm-hmm.
That's the number one emotion that girls should respond to. It's not really dissing them. No, it's just fun.
Just fun.
And also, Julian said freedom from outcome. That's a big one. And passion. Like you're self-amused. You're talking to the girl. You're more into what you're doing than reaction seeking.
Yeah.
That's the key. And also, what were the other ones? Oh, the other activities we've had, false time constraints. I still use them to this day. You've been using them. It works. 2 seconds. That's it.
Yeah.
Dude, that's a big one. And also, and the epiphanies that you mentioned in your new video, if you're not physical, you could ask chode questions.
Mm-hmm.
If you're physical,
Yeah.
but if
and
you're
this
not,
new guy that I want to show you, seen the link to, he says the same thing, but he says it in a different way.
And if you're not physical, well, you can make statements, and then you get physical after the statements. Now we have a debate on this. You said you get physical within the first minute. I think you can get physical within the first 3 to 5. But I would say for the most part, most guys who don't have really good verbals, they have to get physical within the first minute, because then you're just gonna bore the girl. But it's like Tyler said, there is another dimension in the game where you could actually be man to woman without being physical, just because you have that vibe, that man to woman vibe. But you're gonna have to get physical regardless.
It's wait till you see this other guy. He has nothing to do with RSD. So the way he describes it is, you're screening the girl. You're screening to see if she's available, and the way you screen is when you physically touch right off the bat, and that's like if you really want to know real quick, less than a minute, you touch right off the bat. But if you don't, maybe it's a girl you're not really interested in, and you don't, but you say, oh, I could like her, but I don't know. Well, then yeah, you could wait 3 or 4 minutes, maybe even 20 minutes. But the longer you wait, the more likely you're not gonna do anything with her, because it's like that 2-set that you did over at Cosmos one time.
Yeah.
Where you didn't do anything right off the bat, and then you knew it wasn't going anywhere, even though We were talking there for a good half hour, 25 minutes, whatever, and that's because there was no physicality right off the bat.
Yeah. I've had sets though where I go up to the girl and I'm just like self-amused in my own party, and I've gotten physical a little bit later than the 3 to 5
No, it
minute
can
mark.
work. Anything can work.
Yeah.
You could go in, not use physical game at all, and just straight Julian style verbal game and pull.
And then but then get physical a little bit later on.
Yeah, but what I'm trying to tell you is that, are you looking for sporadic results, or are you looking for
Consistent
consistency?
Results. Physical game, consistent results.
See, you like to argue for the exception,
Yeah.
and I don't know why you do that. I mean, you're not proving anything when you try to say, oh, but see, you could do this. That's not the point. The point is, do you want consistent results, or do you want
Sporadic shit.
luck? Yeah.
Now, I don't believe you could pull without getting physical at all, though. That's not possible.
I don't think so either.
Yeah, it's not gonna happen,
But
dude.
you know, there might be some body,
some rare lucky exception. Yeah.
That say, hey, and who knows? That's probably because the girl was already into him. You
Yeah.
know, had a crush on him. But the thing is like, in my opinion, if you're not physical, like Ozzy says, right off the bat, nothing's happening. You're not going to get the girl.
Yeah.
You're not going to get no text message back. You're not going to get any call back. You're not going to reply. It's just, I look at all the flakes, all the girls that don't reply to text messages or call back or whatever. It's all because I didn't get physical enough.
Yeah. I've had a pull.
That's why I don't even ask for
Yeah.
the numbers half the time.
I've had a pull with not that much physicality inside the club.
I've had too.
But I did have physical game though.
Yeah.
But like I don't think it's not possible to get to pull without not even like a little touch, dude. Like you gotta do something regardless. For the consistent results, you gotta get physical off the bat.
Yeah.
And most pulls, regardless, are gonna happen with those rapid escalation pulls. That's the truth. But we've said that before.
Yeah.
It's the truth.
Yeah. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a waste of time to argue. Oh, but I think you could do it if you
Yeah.
did it. It's just a waste of time.
Yeah.
I mean,
Physical games very important.
Yeah, that's just the bottom line.
Yeah. And also, some of the other epiphanies like I said, freedom from outcome, like you have to let loose, dude, because if you're, like I said, remember before I was like, oh man, I gotta do a set. No, dude, you gotta, it's like Julian said in his new video, you cannot be going into game. It's like the way you get the girls is by being the vibe. Of course, you have to take the action first and approach, but you gotta be in your own party and be that vibe, dude.
Yeah, you have to. I mean, and if that means practice being the dancing monkey for a while till you learn how to be in that vibe, then
That's the truth.
I know, it's counterintuitive or it's against the rules of the game, but that's the only way you guys can learn how to loosen up.
That's the truth. Loosen up, and then you can more focus like on more the technical side.
Mm-hmm.
But if you're just focused on the technical and you never let loose, it's not gonna work. First, let loose, go in, dance, do whatever you have to do, and then you could okay, wait a minute. Now, how do I make this happen?
Mm-hmm.
Enough with the attraction. How do I fucking pull this girl? And Aussie mindset, de-escalation. We haven't been focusing on attraction anymore. I gotta hook the set first, and now I could escalate. No, escalate right away. If the girl's like, oh, not right now, take a step back, go back in later, or move on to the next girl. And girls get attracted by you going in strong, breaking the resistance, and that's the big one. That's one of your sticking points.
Mm-hmm.
Breaking the resistance. When you don't want to do it, that's when you should do it.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight you had the problem. You were like, why didn't I get this girl's hand? Why didn't I lead her? Last time at the club, also, you were like,
so sad.
The girl was already starting to grind on you, and you didn't do it. You didn't assume the value.
Mm-hmm.
Why didn't you do it, dude? And that's a little sticking point that I've noticed that you have right now, dude.
Fear.
It's just that resistance. When you feel it, dude, just do it. And you gotta be willing to fuck it up a couple times, man. And you probably are gonna fuck it up a couple times.
I've done it. I've messed up plenty of times.
Yeah, dude.
So I just gotta keep messing up till I get it right.
To get it right, dude.
Yeah.
But eventually you'll get calibrated.
Yeah.
You get calibrated, dude.
Yeah.
It's like me, dude. Like there was a point where like I didn't want to go for the fast makeout, but then like about 3 weeks ago, I was like, you know what, breakthrough. In my mind when I was with the girl, of course she was receptive, but I hooked the set. But as we were in set, I didn't want to go for the makeout. I was like, fuck, I gotta go for the fast. I gotta go for the Aussie makeout now. I was like, close your eyes for 2 seconds. I went in for it, dude, and it worked. So that's what you gotta when you don't want to do it, that's when you should do it, dude.
Yeah.
And there's still times when I get stuck in my head too. I'm like, fuck, I don't want to grab this girl's hand and lead her outside because like you have that resistance. You're like, fuck, you gotta do it, man. Just fucking do it, and you don't do it. But you realize that you feel worse when you don't do it than
Yeah.
to do it and fuck it up.
Yeah. It's almost like
Yeah.
feeling guilty because you didn't approach.
Yeah, dude. And before the paradigm that we were in, kind of, we were like, oh, once I attract her, then I can move her around. The truth is, dude. The truth is, I think you can move the girl around a lot sooner than you think.
Oh yeah, you're supposed to move around.
I think
Ozzy says less than a minute.
if you even get like an ounce of receptiveness from the girl, it's on, dude.
Mm-hmm.
It should be on, and
That's
when
what
you should.
Ozzy says.
That's when you should go for the makeout. That's when you should lead. It really is on, dude.
That's what Ozzy
even
says.
an
Yeah.
ounce of receptiveness, dude.
That's what Ozzy says. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even if you resist, you should still try to. Don't wait for signals. That's what he says.
Yeah. And so yeah, that those are the main things. Also running the train, going back in, which I didn't do tonight, and I'll go over that right now. So yeah, tonight, Saturday night, we went to do table game again. Okay, Thursday night went pretty good. Well, Thursday night we did table game, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, it went good for me because I had that set with the girl, the one that likes me. I mean, some girls are just gonna like you for no reason. I was just dancing with her the whole night.
Yeah, that did good.
Yeah, that was a good. Thursday was good. You had a couple approaches too, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thursday.
Yeah.
Friday I got reactive. We did table game again, and the reason why I got reactive, like I said, I'm not making excuses because I was being reactive. But I had never gotten that reference where I've never had a situation where I've danced with a girl in a club, and then the next night, and then like I see her again, and then I try to dance with her again, and she rejects me on the second try when I got her on the first try. That had never happened to me before, dude. And I'm thinking in my mind, dude, like I think that's why I got that pain body attack. I was like, wait a minute, I already danced with you last time, and you're not gonna let me dance with you this time? What's the deal here? And like I got that pain body attack, and I got reactive yesterday, dude. And that was really bad, dude. The way I got reactive, it's like if you react, reaction seeking, your nights are just luck, because you could do. Let's say you go out. Let's just hypothetically. Let's say you did 2 sets the whole night. But you did everything right in your game. You did everything right, but the girl rejected you because maybe she had a boyfriend or she was in the mood or something. Your nights are up to chance because you're just focused on her reaction, and you did everything right, and you don't know. You don't know, dude. So if you don't know, you might as well just be happy with whatever you do, with you just taking the right action. Now at the same time though, if you know that there's like a little tweak you could have done differently, we'll change it up. Because maybe yesterday, let's say, okay, maybe it is true. Maybe the girls, maybe there was something. Maybe it was them. Maybe it wasn't me. But there's still a possibility that maybe it was me. Maybe I didn't have the right vibe. Maybe I put on too much pressure. So at the same time,
always take responsibility.
Take responsibility. It's like, okay, I'm still the shit because I went in. That's how you should think. I'm still the shit. I'm better. But at the same time, hey, there's something I did wrong. Fix it up, but still reframe it in a way that, hey, I took the right action, but I'm gonna continue getting better, and I learned from it. That's how you should view it, dude. Like, I'm still a boss. It's like a girl's reaction doesn't determine who you are. It's like the internal fulfillment, it comes from within, dude. It's like I'm still the shit regardless. That's how you should view it.
Of course.
And so yeah, dude. So last night I got those pain body attacks because I went up. There was 3 girls. It was a 3-set, and 2 girls I danced with the week before. But I tried to dance with them yesterday. They didn't dance with me. I got stuck in my head. I was like, what's going on here? Wayne noticed it too. And then, dude, I go up to another girl. Hannah God opener. Doesn't work. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I went to another set. Got blown out. From there, dude, it destroyed my night. But, dude, it's like, why didn't I focus on the positive? It's like, okay, hey, I'm so badass. Maybe I could have done something differently. And, hey, I mean, the other girls were... There was a girl that came up to me first. Mm-hmm. And there was another girl that was talking to me, like, that was into me. Why didn't I just look at the bright side, at the positive, dude?
True.
But no, I was just focused on the negative shit. I got stuck in my head. It was my fault. You had a good night. You had a pretty good night yesterday, but the only thing that you didn't break through the resistance when the girl was starting to dance, and you didn't assume the value. Yeah. And that's the little sticking point that you. I mean, you will fix it. I know you will.
It's a plateau. It's a plateau
yeah.
for me right now, and you know the community warns about this all the time, And they say it's a good thing, you know, and it's a good thing and a bad thing at the same time. The bad thing is you don't know when you're going to break out of the plateau because you made it this far and you're just like, oh, okay, man, now how long is it going to take me to get even further? But the good thing about it is at least you know what the plateau is.
Yeah.
Most guys who are not learning the game the right way, they'll hit a plateau like that and then they don't even know why, so they'll be stuck there forever and they'll just give up. But I know what my plateau is, and I know what I got to do to get over it. I just got to keep hammering away until I finally get it.
Exactly, dude. And I'm glad you see where you're at. Last night, okay, it was a new situation, but I realized, hey, I'm not as grounded as I thought it was. I was reactive last night, but at least I realized it. I admit it. I got reactive.
Yeah, he's pretty butthurt last night.
Yeah, and it's weird though, cause like sometimes like you're focused on the leading and the isolation logistics, but it's weird though, cause when you're focused on those things, sometimes you forget about the basics, like the very basics, the eye contact, the being grounded, being purposeful, being flowing. You sometimes forget about that. You gotta.
Plus, I think you're probably moving too fast too. You know, sometimes when you get excited, I mean, you don't do it as much as you did before.
Yeah.
But sometimes you'll. Every now and then you'll just kind of I might say something like even with you'll do it with me, like if I say something like like I ask you, hey, did you work today? And you go, huh? Like that, you know.
Yeah.
And it's just like, you know, it's just real subtle.
Yeah.
And maybe like some of the other girls, especially if they're like checking me out, might have saw you do it that way. So it just looks a little jerky.
Yeah.
But that's like if you want to know a tweak that you could do.
Okay.
That's one of them, right?
Yeah.
Like so, like say for instance, because I'm just trying to get myself in state by saying, hey, how was your day, or did you work today, or did you go to the gym or something. So when you reply, this just practice. You can just move slower and just say, I couldn't hear you, like that. Instead of saying, huh? You know, just like, it's like just kind of lean. Don't even say it, right? It's like, what did you say? You know, like that. And then that way I could be like, no, did you have to work today or something?
So I do that.
And then speak slower. And say, oh yeah, no, yeah, I did have to work. And then I'm like, okay. And then you just come off more cool.
Yeah.
You know? Because right now it's like a little kid, like, I could do a set, hey,
Yeah. Oh, thanks.
Yeah. That's one of the things that, I mean, I know table game doesn't know the terminology for all that, but I think he notices that, something like that too. Like that's what gives him that impression, like you're too aggressive, because it's just one of those things where you're like,
But I do that. I do that to get pumped up.
I know you do that to get them pumped up, but I mean, if you're gonna pump up, just do your dance and monkey routine.
So it's bad if I yell your name. It's kind of bad, or
it just looks like it just looks a little weird, I guess. I don't know. I know, because I mean, trust me, man. I'm like a dude that feels pumped up when you do it, because I'm like, hey, man, you know, guy friends, girlfriends, they're all like giving me attention, but at the same time, it's like it's better to let the girls show that kind of attention instead of a guy, right? I mean, because we're not into all that gay silliness. So if you're gonna, but I know what you're doing it for. That's why it never bothered me.
Self-amusement.
Yeah, but I'm just looking out for your game, because the impression you might be giving the girls, right? See, they might look at it like this. They might look at it like, and that's another thing too, man. Like you'll you'll say, "Hey, I gotta go to the bathroom," and you'll be like,
Right.
"Hey, I'm gonna go to the," and then you be pointing over there, and you kind of doing it in kind of a jerky way. Dude, you don't even have to. You don't need my permission to go to the restroom, man. You're a grown man.
I don't know why I say that though, but like
I know,
yeah,
and you just being cool about it, you know. But
yeah.
it to other girls, it might not look cool. It might look like, why does this guy always need permission to go to the? I mean, you say it loud enough,
Yeah.
and your body language is loud enough to where the girls are like noticing, like, why is he asking him to go to the restroom?
I don't know.
Doesn't he
Yeah.
know? Isn't he old enough to go to the restroom by himself? You know, and the girls might lose a track. I'm not saying that they
Yeah.
do, but they might.
Yeah. Well, the thing that's kind of weird. I don't know why I do that. It's like I have it. It's weird.
I know. Yeah.
But the reason I do the my bad. The reason I see your name loud, I do that because for self-amusement though.
Yeah.
This is my opinion. Like, it's good that you're telling me this.
Yeah, no, I know. It's cool, man.
But,
Because
like,
you worked on a
yeah.
lot of other stuff, man.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff you don't even do anymore. I'm like,
Yeah.
yes, man. That's
Now,
good.
now the
man.
reason I do that though. Now, if I am doing that for self-amusement, it shouldn't matter what the girl thinks, though, right? Necessarily.
No, it don't matter.
'Cause that's kinda
it
like
don't matter.
validation
But
seeking, kind of.
but are you trying to give yourself
Yeah.
all the advantages, or
The
are you just trying
advantages,
to
yeah.
are you trying to handicap
So
yourself?
it's bad if I see your name like.
Yeah.
Fuck, I don't know. I just self-amused by it. I'm self-amused by it, dude.
That's why
Yeah.
every time you try to open up the debrief with a self amusement, it's like,
Yeah.
it's not even necessary. That's not what game is, man. Game is, you got that from Julian, and Julian will probably tell you, yeah, self amusement is cool, but again, that's kind of taking it dogmatically. He's not saying
Yeah.
that's all your game is to be self amused about
But
everything.
dude, when I do that, it gets me unstifled when I saw they
Yeah, but I mean, but the best way to get unstifled is just concentrate on your physical game. It's not. See, I'm gonna tell you something, man, and I want you to listen really, 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 really carefully, because this is an epiphany I had not too long ago, especially with this physical game stuff. I learned that not only can you answer choke questions, right, with physical game, not only can you seek rapport. You don't even have to break rapport, right? Guys that think they go, hey, come over here. Hey, I like what you wear. Hey, I mean, trying to break rapport. It's like the girls sometimes look at that as like you're try hard, So you don't even have to break rapport if you're using physical game. You know what I mean? So all that stuff, and then the whole idea of I got to be self-amusing, or I got to say the right thing, or I gotta be cool, or I gotta. It's all wrong. All it does is put you in a head. Or I gotta be in state. It's silly. It's just the reason why it holds you back is because it's just give you one more thing you have to think about. There's only one thing.
Physical game.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it though. There's only one thing that's gonna put you in state, make yourself amused, make you take action. Anything is physical game. That's it. That's the only thing you gotta focus on.
Physical game.
Because why? It's because it's the same thing as driving your car. You don't sit there and say, oh, I gotta put myself in state before I drive the car. You don't say, oh, I gotta be self-amused before I drive my car. No. You know how to drive your car. You just drive.
Yeah.
So in game, you know how to game because there's only one move you need to remember. Physical game. That's it. I know it sounds simple, but look how hard it is because I'm hitting my own plateau. Like you run physical game, but then you got to run it all the way through. Well, you learn that you're not as physical as you think you are because you stop halfway through. That's the only thing you have to worry about. Don't try to get yourself in state. You don't even have to be the dancing monkey. You could be serious James Bond, straight up jerk, straight up mean face, bad mood.
Physical game.
You could be in a total bad mood
Oh shit.
with the upside down smile, everything. And if you go over there and you give that girl that strong eye contact, smile on your face, just for a second, and high five her, and hold on to her hand, That's physical game. She might have seen you standing over there in a corner like this the whole night, like some chode. And then all of a sudden, you just walk up to her with a big old smile and say, hey, how you doing? And physical game. It's on. Girls, let me tell you something, man. Here's another thing, listen real carefully. Girls don't care what you look like. They don't care how you act. They don't care how good your verbals are. They don't care if you're in state. They don't care if you're a dancing monkey. They don't care if you're a quiet little nerd. They don't care if you're a cool guy. They don't care if you are a total jackass. They don't care about none of that stuff. The only thing that girls care about is, does this guy turn me on? And that's real simple to do when you use physical game. As soon as you touch a girl, and the only reason why a girl will resist is because she knows that if she lets you touch her any longer, she cannot help herself. She will get aroused. She will get turned on. Even a gay guy that comes up to you and starts putting his hand around your shoulder and stuff like that, the reason why you don't let him do all that is because you're not gay. And if you let this clown keep doing that, he's going to get all aroused. So you don't even want nothing to do with it. Same thing with the girl. A girl that you don't have to be, the girl don't have to, she can hate your guts. You could be you could be looking dude like all retarded. You could be just a total complete monster. But if she lets you grab her long enough, you will turn her on to where she will want you to pull her. That's how powerful it is. And that's why the only thing you have to focus on, the only thing, is physical game.
It's crazy, dude.
It's crazy,
That's
I know,
crazy,
man.
dude. Shit. That's crazy.
But it's the truth, man.
It's crazy.
It's the truth, man. Physical touch turns people on. Period.
It's crazy.
Even if you let a fat girl, you see me dance with them fatties all the time, right?
Yeah.
But as soon as they want to start making out, why do you think I be dodging? Because if I let them kiss me, they'll arouse me. I'll be like, dang, maybe I should take this chick home. But I don't do that because I'm like, I'm not gonna take no fatty home. Yeah. But same thing with the girls. That's why you never can take it personal, because if they resist, it's not because you don't have the potential to turn them on. It's because if they let you do that and they're not available, they know that you will turn them on and they will go home with you. So that's why they resist. But if you keep persisting and they're letting you do it, I mean, you'll eventually pull. It's just like, it's inevitable.
So when I got blown out yesterday, I should have kept on going on.
No, because that's a whole nother subject. That's social circle. Yeah.
We'll go over that right now. Yeah. So yeah, dude, that's true what you said. Okay, so Friday, we went over to our Friday. Like I said, I got butthurt, whatever. I got blown out from 3 girls from the table that I had danced with the previous week. 2 of them. And yeah, they rejected me, and I got like 4 blowouts, dude. But then tonight I was like, you know what, fuck it, I don't care anymore. Don't take anything seriously. It's all good. At least you're going in. I'd rather go in. Yeah. Now we had a debate tonight about table game, social circle. We pretty much figured out table game. Now tonight you got me a little bit stuck in my head because you said, dude, I'm not even gonna bother gaming at tables. Yeah. And you got me stuck in my head because there were some girls there, dude, I could have talked to at the table, which I didn't. And you were dancing with girls at the table, dude. And I took your advice dogmatically, and I was like, dude, you got me a little bit stuck in my head.
And I didn't mean you to come up. But see, I wasn't, I wasn't really running physical game that much on them. I was a little bit, but not much.
Which shows
only because I was trying to follow my own advice. You know, I didn't want to embarrass any of them girls, and then have you tell me, you said don't make the social circle awkward. Look at it now. You done blown yourself out. So I didn't even want to risk it. That's why I did, and you know that's why I probably won't be able to, you know, get her to come over tonight.
Which shows you by default when you don't run physical game, nothing happens.
Yeah, but see, I knew that.
Yeah.
And that's why I was trying to tell you that I'm not focused on pulling right now.
Yeah.
I'm not focused on results. I'm focusing on a skill set. You know, I mean the chick the night before proved to me that I have a problem. I'm stuck at a plateau.
So then why did you stay in the set so long?
There's nothing else to do.
There was other sets you could have opened though.
I could have opened around, but I was like, you know, the night was over. They was already turning the lights on. She said that they came from House. She said it was all right over there, and she said that's why they were coming over here. So I was like, cool, man, you know. And so I wasn't taking that much action.
So your mistake was not moving around the table. Then you had
my mistake was not moving around the table, and I should have done that. And I did a couple. I opened up a couple girls, you know, but they already knew me.
I would have rather though. Like I said, this is contradicting to your advice.
Mm-hmm.
I would have rather though that you went in and tried to grab the girl, the one that you wanted. I would have rather that you got in and got blown out.
Yeah,
dude, that would be so much more better, dude.
Of course, but I wasn't. Like I said,
and last time I tried dancing with her too. I grabbed her last time.
I know.
And the short one too. The short one was a blowout too for me, dude.
Yeah, I remember.
I'd rather you go in, dude.
I know.
Yeah,
but I'm glad I didn't.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't because, again, table game, you know, is there, and I was going off what he told me last night and again tonight, and I don't want to risk the social circle.
So then Wayne has a problem then.
Wayne has no problem.
Oh, he has no problem with us gaming them.
No, he doesn't want us practicing on him.
He said that.
He didn't say that, but I know that's what he meant.
Yeah.
So, and he's right. We shouldn't be practicing on our own social circle.
So
we're better. We're better than that.
So then, wait. I know we're better than that. But what does Wayne expect? That we're just gonna go and not talk to them? Not even like.
No, he wants us to say hi to him, but he doesn't want us to game him.
That makes no sense.
It doesn't make any sense. But he's right. He's absolutely right. We should not be gaming girls in our social circle. We're not at that level yet. You might think we are.
Yeah.
And you might think it's required because the community says go for every girl.
Yeah.
But in my opinion, we're not ready for that yet. Simply because Julian, your favorite RSD guy's got a video talking about don't game girls at the gym.
Yeah.
But if you want, I'll find it for you.
But
he says don't game girls. He said don't game your social circle. He says guys always come on my boot camp saying, "Oh, I got this girl in class I don't want to game."
Yeah.
Or I got this girl that goes to my gym I want to game. And Julian says, "Don't do that. You're not there yet. All you're going to do is just make it awkward."
But dude, if we don't.
Did you just hear what I just said?
Yes, I did.
Your man Julian said don't game.
Yeah.
So your social circle is the same thing as your table game. Your social circle is your table. So and Julian, your mentor just told you don't do it.
So Wayne just wants to be friends with all those girls?
No, I'm saying Wayne, table game agrees with Julian.
Yeah. But what's the point of going at the table then?
No, the point is because that's your home base. I mean, you don't have to go to the table.
Yeah.
See, I mean, the only reason why I'm at the table
for a base
is for a base.
But you
the only reason why I'm like, hey, go ahead, pitch in, you know, so that way you can be at the table too, is because that last time you were stuck over there by yourself by the bar and you got real upset that night. And so I was like, and I told table game, I was like, dude, man, my homeboy wants to be at the table too. He's like, yeah, man, we'll let him in. You know, I mean, is he pitching in? You know, I was like, yeah. I mean, if I asked him, I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
And that's why we're both there now.
Yeah. But dude, you know, deep down inside though, when you were dancing with those girls, you know you wanted one of them. If you want a girl on the table, go for it, dude.
I know that, and I did go. I got a number. I'm trying to bring her over here.
That's what I'm seeing,
but at the same time, I didn't try to go for it in the way I was supposed to.
Which you should have, dude.
But no, I don't. No, I should not. I should not, because I shouldn't be practicing on her.
But dude, it's not practice. It's like you could legitimately have her, dude.
I could legitimately have her, but I'm not. I'm not worried about that.
I know you're not worried about, but dude,
maybe you're missing the point. Okay,
I think I'm missing the point.
Okay, yeah. Yes, I could try to go for it and pull her and all that, but I'm not interested in that right now. I know it's if it happens, it happens. Great.
Yeah.
I'll be great. But I'm not interested in that right now. I'm not interested in practicing on my social circle because I want this girl. If I try to game her and I blow out, you think she's gonna come around the table next time?
If you act cool about it, if you don't.
No. I mean, she could, but maybe not her. Or maybe her friends don't want to come around. It's the friends the ones that'll blow out, right? It could be just like table game said. You know, it was the friends of the girl that blew you out. You don't know, so why risk it? My motto at this time is: there's millions of girls, there's hundreds of girls in that club. Why try risking getting blown out with her?
I'm gonna tell you why. Because for me, if I'm at a table, this is my opinion. If I go to a table and Wayne brings 3 girls that I've never seen in my life, that doesn't count for me. That's not my social circle. Those are girls that I just met, dude. If I want one of them, I'm gonna go for it, dude. Because
you could do whatever you want.
Like I said, it's my opinion. If you're at a table and there's girls there, it's fucking stupid that you don't go for them if you want one of them. And this is my opinion, dude. I don't want to fuck anything up, but I think it's fucking gay if you don't even go for them. I think it's stupid. It's stupid, dude. I think it's stupid. It's just like, dude.
Well, like I said, there's a couple things. There's a couple things I could have done, like later when I went to go get the shots. But my point is that
it's stupid, dude.
I know it looks stupid. I know it's stupid, but I'm not. Again, I don't care. I don't care if it looks stupid.
Yeah. No, like I said, I'm not saying game the table. I'm saying game. Do your sets outside. But also, if there's a girl at the table you want to talk to, just go for it. I'm just saying, do both. That's what I'm saying. Now, I don't know what Wayne expects. If Wayne doesn't want us to talk to any of them, well, then we're not going to talk.
I don't think that's
is that the frame he's coming from?
I just think that this is. I mean, if you really want to know what I think and what I think he's thinking, is I think he is thinking that. I think he's thinking that he's seen you get blown out, and for whatever reason, it just made the girl uncomfortable, and that made him bring it to my attention.
Makes no sense, dude.
But that's because you insist on practicing on that.
That's funny though, because when I got the girls I got blown out yesterday, I said hi to them today, like nothing happened.
I know. Yeah. He doesn't know that. You know that. Yeah. But again, it's like he's part of the social circle too.
What I don't understand is that why is Wayne even paying attention to me, dude? Like I'm not looking. Look, wait.
It's not him paying attention to him. He takes these girls home. He's like he's got to hear this mess.
I'm not looking at Wayne.
He's like when he called me, he's like, hey, one of my homegirls is asking, she's saying that you don't pitch in. Is that true or not? And I'm like, yeah, I pitch in all the time. So like, oh, okay, yeah. See, I told you he does. He has to take these girls home, and then they chat, and they gossip all about what happened in the night. Yeah. And if they're sitting there saying, why is your homeboy bringing this other guy in? And he's all aggressive and girls don't win. But it doesn't matter. Girls here's something you always got to remember.
Yeah. But did he say that though?
No. I'm just saying. I'm just imagining.
So then where are you getting this from, dude?
Because
you're just putting this out of nowhere,
I'm 45 years old, man.
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you how people think.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that that's what they said. I'm just telling you how people think. Okay. So if he's got some girl that he's taking home, telling him, hey, why is this guy at the table all aggressive and he can't take a no for a no or something like that, then that's just going to make it awkward.
But it
doesn't matter if here's what I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Here's something that you have to remember for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life. And listen to what I'm saying very carefully. Okay? You have the truth and then you have perception.
Yeah.
Which you think matters more?
The truth.
No.
Perception.
So
you're saying that Wayne perceives it.
I'm saying the girls that tell him this stuff perceive it.
Yeah.
So what matters more?
Perception? You know, the truth isn't that what they're saying.
That's right. That's right.
But dude,
So I mean, if you don't
Yeah.
want to make the social circle awkward,
Yeah.
that's all I'm saying.
yeah,
If you don't give a damn about the social circle, then
Yeah.
don't, man. Don't.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, don't complain when table game is like, man, what's up with your boy?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because he's just hearing it from the girls.
so there was a specific girl that complained about me then, which
I don't know.
Which I'm surprised.
I'm
like if you said that, you
like
could be straight up and tell me.
like table game is telling me that these are what the girls are telling him.
Yeah.
So I don't know what they're telling him though.
Yeah. He just said that someone said something about me. That's what
He
he
just
said.
says, yeah, they're always saying stuff like, why is your your friend who brings that guy around, why is he always
Always what?
just acting kind of aggressive?
So that you admit Wayne said that a girl said I was being aggressive.
Yeah. And you are being aggressive. You have to be aggressive with physical game.
But dude, the thing is, which girl was it, dude?
I don't know. I don't. He didn't tell
dude.
me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? You're
I'm thinking
asking
he's
the
just
wrong
putting
person.
this out of his ass because
No, he's not.
Yeah.
He's not.
But
Because
dude-
he did. Because if he did, he wouldn't told me. I mean, come on. He's sitting there telling me something the girl told him. Just like last night when he called me and he was like, "Hey, did this this girl's telling me that you don't that you never put any money in the table," and that's false. But
Yeah.
she's got the perceptions again. Which matters more, perception or truth?
No, dude.
And when you were there on the phone, you were there when I was on the phone.
Yeah.
Did he mention the girl's name? Did he tell you who it was?
He didn't say shit, yeah.
Exactly. But do we probably know who it was?
No, dude.
I do. I think it's that darker skinned chick.
No, she complained about us because she thought you didn't pay. But who was the girl who complained about me, dude? And dude,
I don't know. That's what I'm
Yeah.
saying. I don't know, but I'm guessing. I'm just guessing.
Yeah.
You last night you were saying some girl blew you out, so I'm guessing it's her.
the girl from the girl.
I'm just I'm just guessing it's
Yeah.
her because it was just ironic that
Yeah.
table game tells me this in the restroom and you tell me that you got blown out, so I'm just putting two and two together.
And dude, and it was a small blowout. It wasn't like, oh, the girl's like, fuck off. I just went in, and the
I
girl just didn't
know.
want to dance. I just backed off. That's
Exactly.
it. She just went like that, and I backed off,
I
dude.
know.
And dude, and even if one girl didn't like it, dude, I've danced with girls at the table. Why should this even matter?
It doesn't
dude?
matter.
That's the
It just
thing,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. But my point is that's why you don't game the social circle.
But if you want a girl on the table,
But see,
go for it.
you
Don't
can't
you
have your
have the
cake and eat it
same-
too. You can't. You're trying
You
to
sit in the set too.
I know, but I know that.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to tell you that it's like, dude, what do you want to do, man? I mean, you can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't risk. You can't. I mean, you can. You can do what the hell you want.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna do it, take responsibility for it. Don't sit there and tell me, well, what do I do? Or it doesn't shouldn't matter. Or who said that to him? Don't say anything about it, because if you want to do it, then and table game sit there and say something to me in the restroom. Don't bitch and complain about it, man. Don't. Please don't. I'm gonna tell you what he said because he's my friend too.
Yeah.
But don't sit there and say, well, why did he say that? Who was the girl that said that? Just take responsibility for it. So you do what you want to do, man. Do what you want to do. You want to screw up your social circle? Do it. Go for it, man. Tell yourself, this is what Julian wants me to do. This is what Tyler wants. This is RSD, man. RSD said go for it. So, I'm going to go for it. Table game or not. I'm going to do it. Do it. But don't complain when table game sits there and pulls me in the restroom and says, hey, man, what's up with your boy?
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Like, I still believe, this is my opinion, I believe in my mind it's just bullshit what he's saying, dude.
It is. It's totally nonsense, but that's what I'm saying. If don't complain about it, though. Don't even say it. Don't even say it's BS.
Don't say shit. Don't say shit.
Don't say, just say, he's totally right.
Yeah.
That's how you take responsibility for it. Just say, you know what? Table game is right. I am aggressive. I am acting stupid. I am weirding the chick. I am creeping him out. Why? Because you insist on practicing on your social game.
But dude, why am I gonna risk having a girl that actually does like? If I'm thinking, oh, am I?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
Too.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Don't risk it. Don't risk. Go for it.
Yeah.
But then when Table Game sit there and complains about it, don't bitch and complain about it.
Don't say shit. Yeah.
Exactly. And don't say what he's saying is bullshit. Don't say any of that. Just assume that Table Game is right. Because you don't. At that point, you do not have a right to complain about what Table Game is thinking, what the girls are telling him. You don't, because you think it's okay to practice on social game or practice on your social.
I think it's
circle.
okay to go for what you want in general.
That's
dude.
And so that means to you, the way you interpret that is practice on your social circle. Doesn't matter if you get blown out. Doesn't matter if the girl complains to him. So go for it, man.
Yeah.
I'm not your dad, man. Go for it. And just go for it. But when Table Game complains to me about it in the restroom, don't get mad at him.
But what is it like that he said though?
I just told you what he said.
Like what he said. Like let me know.
Did you hear what I just?
To help me out too.
No, I just told you. You told me what I just told you.
Yeah.
What did he just tell me in the restroom?
Supposedly Wayne said that a girl complained about me.
That's it.
Yeah.
So that's what he said.
But he didn't say which girl.
He didn't say which girl.
So it makes no sense if he didn't say which girl.
But you don't have no right to say that. Because you think it's important that you should go for it anyway.
I think he's just pulling out of his ass though, dude.
No, he's not.
Dude, there's no...
No, he's not. And even if he was, you can't say that. You don't have a right to say that. You risk that. You want to go ahead and do it. And I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
Both of you guys are my friends. I have no problem doing that.
Yeah.
You want to sit there and say, "Oh, you're just pulling that out of his ass." I don't agree with them. Fine. Go for it. Keep practicing on your own social circle and let him keep complaining about it, or let the girls complain to him about it, and let that be it.
But just don't say shit about it. Just don't complain about it.
Yeah, don't complain about it, man. Take responsibility. That's being a man. That's having balls. It's just saying, hey, I'm a man. I think Table Game is right. Why? Because I take responsibility.
No. Yeah. I don't think Table Game is right, though.
But you should say that.
Why should I say he's right?
Because then you're not taking responsibility for it.
Because, dude, I don't think he's right, dude. I think it's bullshit. That's what I think.
No, but then,
I know the sets that I had. I know how it went, dude.
It doesn't matter what you. It doesn't matter what you know, because I just told you there's a difference between perception and truth.
So how is he right over me though?
Because perception was what rules, not what the truth is, not what you think is.
I don't believe it, dude. I just don't.
Because you don't. You're not. See, you're not old enough to understand that at the end of the day, perception matters more than what you think. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that it's what you're saying. That he's just pulling that out of his ass, whether that's the truth or not, it doesn't matter. What matters is perception. So if you want to give this the wrong perception,
he's lying, dude.
Did you hear what I just said? I said it doesn't matter if he's lying or not. What matters is perception. So if you want to give this perception, whether he's lying or not, then go for it, man.
Yeah.
Practice on social game, get blown out, let creep girls out, make it all weird, make it all crazy, let the girls go complain.
That's what I'm trying to do, though.
I know, but I'm just saying, but that's the perception. That's the perception you have.
That's his perception.
That's his perception. That's the girl's perception, too.
Yeah. That's his perception.
That's the girl. No, that's perception matters more than...
Dude.
I know it doesn't matter if he's lying or not. Yeah. Perception matters more. It always matters more. It's just like you go to your job, man, and your boss perceives that you're stealing. It wasn't even it was somebody else that stole it. You think you're going to last long there?
So Wayne's perceiving that I'm fucking up.
It doesn't. Yeah, that's the perception. He perceives it. Whether it's true or not, it doesn't matter. So if you want to give him that perception, go for it, man. Go for it. But it's no different than you going to your job and your boss thinks that you're stealing something, and then all of a sudden he fires you because he just perceives that you stole it. You might not have stolen anything, but he just perceives it. You're still going to get fired.
Dude, all I did was try to dance with the girl for 1 second, and I backed off.
I
dude.
know.
It makes no sense to me, dude.
It does make no sense.
That's all I did, dude.
It makes no sense. Trust me, man.
Dude, this is all I did. I swear. I did the hand opener. The girl was just like that, and I was like, I smiled at her, and I looked away, dude. That's all I did,
I
man.
know, man.
I don't understand, dude.
I know.
That's all I did, dude. Like, I didn't do shit, dude. I didn't even do shit. If you think about it, I didn't really do shit. That's all I did, dude, at the table.
I know, I know. And
So,
that,
I mean, I'm
I mean,
surprised. Yeah.
and like I said, you ultimately have to decide if you want to, you know, keep going for it.
At the end, it's my decision anyway. Like I said, I don't want to
Yeah,
fucking any
man.
circles. This is like I said. You have your opinion on table game. You said don't get in the table.
Mm-hmm.
My opinion is that hey, do your court approaches on the side, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Your court approach game.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's a girl at the table and you want to go for it, dude. Because it just doesn't. For me, in my reality, it doesn't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
If you're at a table and there's girls there, the girls that you don't know yet, why aren't you gonna go for it, dude? You're at a fucking table with them.
Go for it.
Why aren't you gonna go for it, dude?
Go for it. But if they know table game and they complain to them,
Yeah.
then you don't have no right to complain.
Yeah.
I don't care if you didn't do anything. I don't care if you looked to her and she looked away and then you looked away later. If she even complains to him, you don't have no right to complain about that, because that's her perception. And that's fine. You might not have no problem. I mean, I don't care. I'm just telling. If I'm telling you something that table game is telling me, that doesn't mean that you have to stop doing it. You can go in. I mean, he's laughing at it when he was telling me. He's like, "What's up with your boy, man?" And I was just like, "No, that's just the way he is, man. You know, he just loves girls."
Dude.
I'm not gonna apologize for you.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, yeah, he loves chasing women. So do I. So you can keep doing it, but you don't have a right to complain about what he's saying. That's not taking responsibility. I'm not saying you got to agree with what he's saying.
Yeah.
I'm saying if you want to learn how to take responsibility for everything that you do in life, then that means that in the face of knowing the outcome and you insist on doing things your way, once you get the outcome expected, you cannot complain about it.
Yeah.
Because you knew it beforehand.
So I know what you're saying now. So it's like I could just keep on doing, like, I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
But no matter what, if Wayne says something, I just can't bitch about it. It's just like, hey, he
That's
said
it.
it, but that's it. There's no discussion anymore.
Yep.
I just don't bitch about it. That's it.
That's it.
That's it. I know what you're trying to say now.
See?
Thank you, man.
You see it now. Yeah, no, I see it. Yeah. But as long as you tell me though, at the same time, I can know, hey, if there's something I gotta fix, I'll figure that out for myself.
Yeah.
Too. So
No,
it's
that's
good that
why
you told me that too.
Yeah, that's why I just, there's a lot of things I see that you want to do, and
Yeah.
I know you're going to get a bad result, but it's no point in me trying to tell you no or don't do it or don't go for it, because you got to get that reference experience for yourself. And no matter how embarrassing it is, this goes for myself too. You got to screw it up sometimes. You got to get it out the way, so that way you'll never forget it. You'll remember for the rest of your life. Like, oh, that's why I don't do that. Okay.
And I just want you to understand, dude, like, yeah, it's like my focus is court approach pickup, court approach. But paradoxically, like I said, in my opinion, if we're at a table, I mean, dude, if there's a girl that I want in the table, dude, I'm just gonna
Go for it, man.
I'm gonna go in.
But
dude. Yeah,
not to complain when table game.
someone complains. Yeah. Because I think this is the truth. Even if you get really good, like Julian's level, you can still go to beat Julian at the table and still fuck it up.
You don't even have to be at his level. I think
Yeah.
I think you could be at the level you're at right now, or even lower, and still go for it.
Yeah.
My point is that you can't complain about it when when you creep
yeah.
the girl out and they go complain to, because Julian, he could creep a girl out too, and I mean, let's say Julian was there, and he tries to go after some chick and she's just not having it, right? Or maybe she's got a boyfriend or something, and Julian didn't know. And then he goes complains to Table Game. Table Game would come and tell me in the restroom something like that too. But do you think Julian's going to sit there and bitch and complain about what table game is saying?
No.
Nope.
True.
That's where I want you
Yeah.
to get to.
I finally understand now what you're trying to say. I understand what you're trying to say, dude. I can't let you figure out until now.
Yeah, man.
So, but when you get really calibrated though, because you said you don't plan on getting the table until you get to a certain level.
Mm-hmm.
So when you get to that certain level, then you're gonna gain the tables.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to
Yeah.
do tonight. I wasn't trying to go too aggressive and try to, because I know that I'm not at that level yet. You know.
And when you are on the level, but you could when you are at the level,
Like
you can still get blown at the table.
Like for instance, like, see, my goal is to get 2 makeouts for this month, right?
Yeah.
So, had that chick that I was into tonight not been part of table game, or because she told me she knows him from work, that's how she knows him, I would have went for the makeout. Because when I walked her, oh, did I tell you what happened when I walked her out to her car?
No, didn't tell me.
Yeah, dude. So I walk out to her car with all her friends, and she wasn't driving, so her friends were. So her friends were getting in the car, like, "Hey, come on, let's go." And so I was like, "Okay, hey, I'll text you, my address and stuff." She's like, "Okay, cool." And then when I went for the kiss,
Oh, you went for that tonight.
no, I didn't go for it all the way. I just kind of I held her head a little bit, and I just kind of kissed her on her cheek. But I wanted to go for the kiss. I wanted to sit there and go for the makeout, right? And I was just about to go for it. But you know what I was thinking in the back of my mind? What do you think I was thinking of?
The circle?
Exactly. I was thinking, if I go for it and she dodges me and then goes complains to the table game at work the next morning, I'm done.
But you, I think you should have gone for it, dude.
I don't think.
That's my opinion.
But out of the hundreds of women I've been with, I don't think it was necessary.
Yeah. But dude, if you have the girl in front of you like that, dude.
Yeah, it would have been nice.
Go for the kill, dude.
That's not my point.
Yeah.
If it had been any other girl that didn't know table game, of course I would have went for it. But because she does know him, and I don't know, and I just going off of what table game told me the night before, I'm just taking that in consideration. And I know it sounds stupid. I know it sounds silly, but I'm not ready to sit there and take responsibility like that. And table game sit there and tells me, "Hey man, what's up, man? You creeped my friend out. What happened?" I'm not ready for him to tell me that, because it's not necessary. There's so many other girls that shouldn't have been doing that anyways. It should have been.
But the fact that you let her outside already, dude, and that's an advancement in your game, dude. I think you should have done it.
I know. Of course I should have done it.
You should have done it, dude.
Of course I should have done it, but I didn't because of that reason.
And that's the girl you wanted, dude.
And of course that's the girl I wanted. And I'm
trying to understand your frame, but dude,
I know.
I don't understand what you're saying, dude. I don't
when
get
when you had as many girls as I had, you'll realize that it's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal. I mean, I'm not trying to make things uncomfortable for my friend. If anything, I'm trying to add value to everybody's life.
I know you're focused on the skill set, of course. Just focus on the skill set to get this consistent results long term.
Yeah.
But at the same time, dude, if there's a girl that you legitimately want, I mean, dude, no matter what, a table game or whatever bullshit, you should just go for it, dude.
I know.
Because it's the girl you want.
I know. And that's totally true. But like I said, I'm not ready to take responsibility for creeping a girl out, and she knows table game.
Wait a minute. So that means paradoxically, it's kind of like you're thinking negative. You're not assuming the value. You're thinking, oh, I'm gonna creep her out. Why? But you're not assuming, hey, what if you actually make out there?
No, because
it goes well, dude?
No, but not necessarily. Because, dude, I know that's what she's also thinking too. Look, she's got 4 of her friends trying to get in the car, say, hey, let's go, and then they're looking at me and her exchanging numbers and me trying to go for the makeout. Dude, that's a lot of social pressure on her. And on top of that, she knows table game and I know table game. So I'm just thinking the same thing. She might like totally respect the fact that I didn't do that. I think I have better chances with if you want to know what I honestly think, I think I got a better chance with her next time because I didn't go for it. Because
There you go. That's
yeah,
different. Yeah, that's
because
different.
I think that was my calibration. It was like, man, this
Yeah.
guy gets it, man. This guy's not going to sit there and, you know, try to be all aggressive
But
like
that's
that.
good. You're coming from the frame that you're still gonna get her later on.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's all, everything in game
Yeah.
is a judgment call.
Yeah.
You know, if you come at this game thinking that, oh, I gotta do this and I gotta do that to prove myself a point. You know, you need to watch Tyler's latest video, man. He's at a level now, only because he's getting older. He's at a level now that he realizes that he doesn't have to pull every girl. Or he doesn't have to pull every girl right now.
Oh, he's already put a lot.
He's already, and I have too.
Yeah.
So I like I said, I know that once you get at that abundance level,
Yeah.
then you realize that there's a lot of girls you don't have to pull right now, but you know you're going to pull them later.
Yeah.
And the way you know that is because you're taking your time and you're making the girl comfortable by not adding all this social pressure that she has from her friends.
As long as you have the frame set, right? You already set the frames.
You don't necessarily have to have the frame set. I'm just saying
Right.
that, I mean, the frame was kind of set by me saying, hey, I want to walk you to your car,
Yeah.
right? So, but what I'm saying is that girls appreciate the fact that they know, like she knows that I could just go aggressive and just pull her. She knows that, right? But she also appreciates the fact that I don't do that around her friends, because she didn't drive her own car. She rolled with them, and had I went for the makeout, what do you think her friends are going to sit there and say on the way home, dropping her off? They're going to say, "What was you doing kissing all on that guy?" And it's going to be more than that. It's like, "Oh, you're gonna hook up with that guy, aren't you?" I mean, you know how they're going to be as judgmental as we would with our with our friends. So because that didn't happen, the girl is safe. I got her number, dude.
Now, if this was a cold approach, it would have been different then.
Yeah, it was a cold approach.
So the fact that it was so you're coming from the frame. If it's table, there's different rules here.
Exactly.
There's different.
I'm just coming from the rule that I don't practice on social. I don't be aggressive on my social circle.
But if it's if it's cold approach, that's a completely different story.
Yeah, if it's a cold approach,
Yeah.
yeah. Like last night, I learned from that other girl that I should have went all the way through.
Yeah, because I've noticed that you've really changed your mindset on this whole table game thing.
Yeah.
Dude, which I'm still trying to understand myself.
No,
now,
I know.
Dude. Yeah.
I know. It's complicated, but
because table game and cold approach, it is different.
yeah.
But I think regardless, though, if you do want to grow at the table, you have to set the frames from the beginning. She has to know what's up.
Of course, but it's again, it's a judgment call, man.
Yeah, that's crazy, dude.
Yeah, I mean, I've been doing this since
that's crazy.
1986.
Damn, dude, that's boss.
It's like 30 years, man.
That's crazy, dude.
Yeah. So what I'm saying is like, just one more girl is not. It's like, yeah, it's cool, but it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
You know. So when you come from that frame, you know that it's better to make the girl comfortable around her social circle, especially if she's now sharing the same social circle as you are. If she knows the same people you know, and this town here in Laredo, first thing they told me is like, everybody gossips about each other. Everybody knows each other's business, you know. And I've had when I used to pick up girls over there at the Derby, I lost one girl over there because I let her come. I mean, she was just all on me, and she was like, "I want you to take me home now," and all this stuff. And we were making out and doing all this crazy stuff, and then her boss, it was some kind of party that they were having where her boss was there and all her social circle friends were there. And I never told you the story there. And so we walked out to the car. I was like, well, I'll take you out to your car, walk you to your car. And I walked out to the car, and she's like, okay. She said, no, I want you to take me home. And I said, okay. And then all of a sudden, her boss comes in there, and her boss was married. So her boss and his wife pulled me aside and said, look, we know she likes you very much, but I know you're a man of character, and yeah, they were lecturing me.
Wow.
And they said, would you just go ahead and let us take her home, because she's had a little bit too much to drink. I said, yeah, that's no problem. And then the next morning, she got pissed.
At you?
Yeah. She's like, how could you let me act all crazy like that and come on to you so strong? It was my fault. My boss thinks I'm a complete, yeah. She didn't say low value, but yeah, I know. And then I was like, well, why are you worried about that? She's like, no, you don't understand. Laredo's a small town. Everybody knows each other's business, and I have to work with him, and they know my business, and I know I have a little girl and all this stuff. And I was like, wow. And so that lesson taught me. And then I watched, it was a video, I think it was Mystery or Julian, one of them had, not Julian, Tyler, I think it was, had something about how you cannot, you got to be careful about letting girls go wild when you get that much attraction from them.
Yeah.
And go so wild in front of their friends, because their friends, her social circle is going to judge her. They always will. All the resistance that you always get, the blowouts, 99.9% of the time is because it's the social pressure. It's they don't want to get judged.
That's true, dude. It's true. But that's why we emphasize the importance of isolation.
That's why I got to lead. So
when you're isolated with the girl, it's there's like a shift, dude. It's like that's it. It's on. It's crazy, dude.
It's crazy. So that's why girls at the table 9 times out of 10 don't even want to dance.
Social pressure.
Because of the social pressure. Because if they see you dancing with them girls, they're like, oh man, everybody here's gonna think I'm with this guy. So they don't do it.
I think that's also what happened to me with the 3-set.
Exactly what happened.
That's what happened. Social pressure, dude.
But
it's not even me. I'm thinking it's me. It's not even me, dude.
And then, but see, you're wanting to go. Oh, I'm gonna go for it because that's just what I'm supposed to do, and I think if she's there, she's available, you should just go. No, man. You gotta take this stuff in consideration.
I mean, it's still possible. Something's still possible. Like
everything's possible.
Yeah, anything's possible.
But not everything is. Makes sense.
Yeah, dude. And I think, but my blowouts today, I think it was because of social pressure too, because I went around and I did the hand opener on one girl, but I had I don't know, she kind of like she was kind of like distant to me, but it was a 2-set, and I mean it's gonna be kind of hard to put her in when the friend's there. That's where it fucked up. And also, dude, another set that I had that blew out was. Oh, the midget guy. He was in a 3-set. There was 3 girls, and there was one girl there I wanted to talk to. I was like, dude, just go for it. I did the hand opener, but she blew me out, dude. Which is, I mean, sometimes the hand opener it's gonna work a lot, but tonight it just didn't work, dude. And I'm thinking it was the social pressure with the midget and the other 2 friends around. That's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But I'm just glad I went away from the table, dude, because I had to get out of there, man.
Yeah, that was good.
Yeah.
That was smart.
I had to get out of there. Now, paradoxically, though, there was one girl that I wanted to talk to. I don't know if you saw her. She was by herself to my left. The girl in the white dress, kind of. Like, she was by herself the whole night.
She had a boyfriend, though.
Oh, she has a boyfriend. Who? Was he there? Or?
He was there the last time.
The girl that was by herself the whole night. All surprised.
Because one time I tried to hit on her before.
Oh, you went for it, too?
Yeah. And, but she didn't have a boyfriend at the time. And then... But it was funny because my game was kind of off at that point. I remember I tried to sit there and try to pull her or whatever, and she's like, huh? You know, and then I just kind of played it off like, okay, well, don't. It's just ignoring the last thing I said to you. But anyways, but then later on, she ended up having a boyfriend. So
Boyfriend don't know excuses. No. I'm not saying we. No, I'm not saying we
you
should.
had to win for that. I mean,
Yeah.
you really would have
Yeah.
heard it from table game.
No, I'm not saying we should fuck around with that. But the fact that I didn't know she had a boyfriend, there's no excuses that I didn't take the action
That's why you
over
know.
her at the table.
That's why. Again, it's just safer.
Yeah.
I know you don't want to hear that.
Yeah.
It's just safe not to game girls at the table.
Not even socialize.
You can say hi. Yeah, I do it all the time.
Yeah.
I went out and gave her a kiss on her cheek when I first walked up to her. Always do.
Because, like, dude, the girl that I talked to in the beginning at the table was very receptive. The one that I danced with last time, the birthday girl, she was really receptive when she saw me, dude.
That's good. And
So
I'm
it's
glad.
possible I could escalate with her, dude, like, later on.
Why?
Why? Well, dude, if the opening's there, I'm going to take it, dude.
Are you going to escalate there in front of the table?
Not in front of the table, obviously.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Get her number.
Yeah. But I danced with her last time at the table, though, and there was no problems. But then again, you were trying to occupy the other one, too. No.
I thought you said the birthday girl's the one that sit there and dance with you one night and then just blew you out the next.
No, that's not her. The girl, though, the birthday girl, I danced with her, and that's it. The girls that blew me out were from yesterday. They didn't go at the table this time.
Okay.
I don't know if you remember.
They passed by though. Then
They passed by, yeah.
I saw
Those
them.
are the girls I was talking about. But dude, like I said, it was weird though because like the night before, I got one in the hand. I put her in, and she let me dance with the friend, and the friend was dancing with me. But yesterday, I'm thinking it was social pressure, dude, because I tried to dance with them and they didn't. They were just like that, or like that. But that's all they did, dude. That's all they did. They're just like I said. I'm not gonna complain about Wayne. I'm not gonna complain.
Thank you.
But yeah, dude, that's all they did. I did the hand opener, and she's like, oh, she went like that, and then I go to the other girl, and I forgot what I did. I did. Oh yeah, I tried to grab her hand to do a spin, but she didn't want to do the spin, and I just backed off. But that's all that happened, dude. And those are the girls that I tried to game at the table. The girl in the black, there was another girl next to Wayne in the black. I like I told you yesterday, I was just next to her. I wasn't trying to game her. I was just pouring a drink. For some reason, dude, she went like this, like that, and I don't know why. And I maybe it was my vibe. I don't know what it was, dude.
No, I think she's married. I think.
Oh, but dude, I didn't. Like I said, I didn't talk to her, and she went like that. So the reason I was bummed out was because she blew me out, but I didn't even try. So dude, I'm like, wait a minute. I would rather at least try to game you and get blown out than to me get blown out before I get a chance to get blown out because I didn't do shit. But then again, like I said, if Wayne perceived it like that, if a girl complained, I can't bitch about it. It's like, hey, it's like you said, I could do whatever I want. But like I said, if Wayne said something, you will let me know, but I can't bitch about it.
Yep.
Take responsibility like a man. Just don't bitch. That's it. Just don't bitch. Just shut the fuck up and don't bitch. That's all you're saying. And I finally see what you're trying to say now, dude. Fuck, man, I gotta listen to you, dude. I need to listen to you, man, more. That's the truth, dude.
Oh my god.
Like I said, like it's the truth, dude. You know a lot of shit, dude.
I appreciate
and like,
that.
dude, you've helped out my game, and you're my mentor, dude. So like,
yeah, man.
So sometimes like you don't wanna. It's weird though, because like sometimes like you don't wanna. You have that little ego. You're like, no, I'm right.
Yeah.
But dude, like when you say something, dude, like it's wisdom, dude. Like you're spitting the truth, dude, and like I realize that shit, dude. Yeah.
Yeah. No, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, because I'm not trying to tell you anything that I wouldn't help you.
Yeah. Like you're just trying to help me, dude. If
That's
anything,
it, man.
That's it.
I want you to get be better than Julian and them.
Yeah.
I want you to be better than any of these guys, man. I know you can because I know you're really aggressive.
Yeah.
You know, but at the same time, I know you have to do it the smart way. Yeah. You know, and that's, you know, the things I'm telling you is like just from experience. You know, so yeah, man.
Yeah, dude. Is there any sets you want to go over that about tonight or no?
No, because we kind of already went over that one set. You know, for tonight. There was another chick though, new from Social Circle, kind of tall chick. I should have tried to leave, but she was kind of walking. But then I saw her standing over by the bar. Fear just took over. She went over there and high fived her again and try to go for the pull. But,
And another important thing, another epiphany. It is true. Social pressure is gonna fuck you up. That's why it's important when you do a 2 set or 3 set, you meet the friends. That's why it's important. What did I do tonight? I didn't go back to the basics. I did the 2 set. I didn't even meet the friend. My fuck up. And then the set with the midget, I didn't. I don't want to say. I'm not trying to say it in the dick way either. But the set with the midget, I didn't even bother talking to the friends either, dude. And it's weird though, cause like sometimes you're gonna get sets where the friends don't give a shit. They're gonna let you. They're gonna approve of you. But for the most part, you gotta be you gotta do socialize with everybody. And yeah, dude, it was weird though. I went back to the basics tonight. I fucked it up, but I'm glad I moved away from the table and I did a couple of sets in there, dude. And at the table, like I said, the only girl that I would have wanted to talk to was the girl in the white dress, but she said she has a boyfriend. Because dude, I look at her, she's by herself. That's all. That's all I see in my reality. There was a girl that's kind of a little bit chubbier. I should have talked to her more, but I wasn't attracted to her. And I saw another girl that was at the table before that I said hi to. Yes, on Thursday, I wanted to game her, but she was at another table. Which, if she was at another table, I should have gone to another table. But I don't know. I didn't want to go in. Fear took over. And another thing, I should have taken more action today. Which I had a couple of girls. There was a girl that I talked to that I met on Coda Poetry for. She's pretty receptive, but she's stuck with a fatty and logistics are fucked up. But still, no excuses. I mean, I could find a way out of it. I could take her in my car. But what I didn't do right today is that I didn't take enough action, dude.
Yeah.
Because it is true. Yeah, it's a quality that matters. We're not aiming for like, oh, let me do 1,000 sets,
spam,
which is stupid. Yeah, some approaching.
Yeah.
We're looking for just like effective quality sets. Me, you have been staying in sets.
If you notice, that works because usually from the very first set that you open, you're automatically able to stay in there for a long time.
Yeah. We haven't been getting blown out like before.
Yeah.
We've been lasting in sets a long time.
It just goes to show you how totally unnecessary spam approaching is bad. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I think for a newbie though, it'd be a good idea, but not for us.
Yeah. He should definitely practice on just saying hi to people, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's real important.
And just get like the good the good references like that, like the positive.
Although
affirmations.
Ozzy has a little different methodology for the newbies. He wants the newbie to go for the hottest girl right off the bat, get just massive blowout, so that way he could destroy that ego.
True.
And then he'll be ready to go.